Hey guys, welcome in. Good afternoon. For some of you, good morning. Just finished up the Logic Center. It's about 10:40 Eastern Time. Just wrapped up. This is EP with Logic Center here at iTrade Logic, and just want to give you guys a wrap on today's activities inside the Logic Center, our live trading room. We had a nice little a session today. Actually, it only had 2 trades. It's actually all it took today. Tale of two trades here. On the left we have gold, and on the right we have the Nasdaq. As you can see, actually the Nasdaq, as we speak, is climbing up and is just getting ready in real time to kiss the first level of resistance. Well, we took this market this morning. It was actually a leading candidate. It was the black sheep of the index family this morning. The Nasdaq was stronger. It was actually a leader this morning, while the other stocks were kind of just staying stagnant. And Nasdaq actually gave us a signal about 5 minutes before the stock market opened up at 9:30. You can see a little green arrow there. That was our breakout right above the channel. Of course, this green level down here is telling me that the market is in bull territory, so full steam ahead to put a trend following trade on. I took the trade off right before 75% into the zone, and the reason why I did that is because the 10-year notes were not giving us cooperation that we needed to signal that we had full steam ahead. You can see the actually when I got out for a good, 30, 40 minutes in there, the market really consolidated. So felt pretty good at that point. I think we had about 125. Yeah, we had 250, so about $125 per position, and took that off. I want you guys to note the best thing about this trade was the fact that I wasn't in the trade for very long. Of course, our favorite kind of trades, right? You can see here. In fact, I'll put this on a high-low close so you can see the arrows. So you can see you got in for a total of 5, 10, 15, less than 20 minutes to take the money off the table. Now, net, woulda, coulda, shoulda, yeah, could have waited, could have had a trailing stop in there, could have worked a stop for the remaining session right underneath the opposite channel, waited, and yes, could have made more. So another option here, if you're trading the 2 lot, one option is to get out of one and let the next one run up and take the last one off here and have a stop. Maybe after you hit that first target, take that stop up to break even. A break-even stop, worst case, can't lose any money because you've already made money in the first one. And what it could have, should have trade was, well, it could have made a lot more. It could have actually doubled the result, but not going to cry over the result. It was actually a nice little trade, and I know folks like to, a lot of folks out there are short on tolerance, want to get in and get out. So that trade worked like a gem. That was a channel break with the Nasdaq. Trade on the left was gold. Trade, another market that I was scouting while we're kind of looking at the sentiment this morning that was balancing between a mixed and conflict condition. Now you're going to notice a couple additional indicators. This was actually a turbo scalp trade. Trade that actually started off as what was supposed to be a trade under 5 minutes that ended up going extra time, and it was a nice little bonus for us. Now you can see the sell-off actually really started. You can see some 5 accelerators as we're driving into the bear. This is the bear territory, and this is the bull territory. The green levels tell me that. And you can see some acceleration coming in, but don't care about that because I wasn't trading. I wasn't actually awake at that time. That was 4:30 here on the West Coast, 7:30 on the East Coast. So looking for opportunities, you could argue that there were plenty of opportunities to jump in early in the morning. Official prime time, tea time, starting at 8 o'clock. You can see that there was a sell-off. But guys, I want you to focus right now with me on the turbo scalp. So I'm going to widen this out. And I'm going to share with you the trade that we did live in the Logic Center today. And this is a zone 2. This was the secondary bear zone. You can see that red line at the bottom. That red line down at the bottom is critical support. And by the way, this blue line down here is the low of the day. Okay, so you got a Bollinger Band on the top, Bollinger Band on the bottom, and you've got a moving average in the middle. We're going to use the Bollinger Band and the moving averages and the levels as triggers to get in. So my trigger was actually right here. Started looking for opportunities at 9:30. And again, I'm going to put this on a high-low close so you guys can see the entry point. And we had our qualification take place inside of the neutral trade zone in between S1 and S1B, support 1, support 1B. And our trigger was actually the Gnostic level. The actual level itself was a trigger and a Bollinger Band. They were both in sync. It's a beautiful crossover. I love it when that happens. It was a great, strong signal. I don't know what it was, probably some long covering, maybe a major fund that came in, but man, it literally in a second, I got filled and the market rushed right down to the 50% spot. That's about a $300 spike. Had I had a target down here, would have been filled, but as you can see, I held on to it and it lasted for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It was an 8-minute trade. Actually, I think it went 9 minutes altogether, and I took it off at the 75% target. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, could have made some more out of it, but it would have had to last a lot longer. Was quite happy to take money off the table for both lots, and that was a $900, just short of $900, $850 on that trade. So together, it's about an $1,100 day on 2 trades here in the Logic Center this morning. Again, with gold on the left and Nasdaq on the right. Got a channel break style trade on the right, and we had a turbo scalp 1-minute trade or 1-minute bars that we work with on the left. You can learn a lot more about this and learn how to work with these strategies and have fun with us in the Logic Center. You can go to iTradeLogic.com. My name's EP. I'll be your coach. I'll be your mentor. I'll be your voice of reason. Actually, this coming weekend, I'm opening up a Weekend Warrior Workshop to the public. If you want to get registered, come in and hang out for 60, 90 minutes with us. We're going to be talking about trade zones, those levels you just saw up on the screen, and understanding the bull, the bear, bull zone 1, bull zone 2, bear zone 1, bear zone 2, where the probability is high, where the odds are stacked in your favor, where it's not stacked in your favor. Click on Weekend Warrior Workshop, click on the Read More, and after you click on those items, what you're going to want to do is just scroll down a little bit. There's actually a link in there. All you got to do is click on that link, and just like that, fill out the registration box. Doesn't cost you anything, just a little bit of your time. Fill that out. Be with me. It's going to happen this weekend. It's my Valentine gift to you. Start your Valentine's Day early and empower yourself to be all prepped and ready for your Valentine date and, of course, next week's trading. On behalf of everybody here at the Logic Center inside of iTrade Logic, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, you can email me directly at ep@itradelogic.com. That's ep@itradelogic.com, and I'll catch you guys later.